Richard in Danville, Virginia, who we were just talking about. Richard, thanks for calling. You got the Fred Thompson Show.
You bet, Fred. It's an honor.
Thank you.
Hey, Fred, I just thought you'd get it. Number one, I've seen the man you had on the show a few minutes ago on TV, Nigel Coleman, and since you were comparing it to what happened in Boston, you couldn't tell over the radio. Nigel is also an African American gentleman himself.
I did not know that.
But I think you'd get a kick out of this. The Danville Register and Bee on Wednesday had a story in which they quoted the state police, Sergeant M.C. Davis of the Virginia State Police, explaining why they went by the door of the vice chair of the Tea Party on Monday. They said, quote, they were questioned about their actions during the meeting. We were trying to inquire if they were asking a question and just didn't know how to go about it, unquote. So, Fred, it was just a friendly courtesy call from the state police offering up a civics lesson.
Are you kidding me?
That's what the Danville Register and Bee reported on Wednesday, July 22nd, in a story by the reporter Matt Tomzik, headline Tea Party Attacks Rural Tour in Pittsylvania County.
Well, that officer ought to be fired for not being able to come up with a better story, among other things.
I respect good spin, but that's got to be some of the worst. It was just a friendly civics lesson. We ought to call them up, and all of us asked for that.
What do you think about what happened there? Can you imagine a state police showing up to ask you questions about a public meeting you attended peacefully?
Well, and it's not the first time the police were called. There was a protest, about 60 Tea Party folks outside Tom Perriello's Charlottesville office the day before, last Friday, a week ago today, and the police showed up to that and forced them to disperse.
Well, the common denominator there is Congressman Perriello.
And the Tea Party. The Tea Party folks have been the most outspoken against this health care, the socialized medicine, the cap and trade, et cetera.
Exactly. What does Perriello say about all that?
Well, he's claiming he didn't know anything about any of it. But it appears that somebody consistently, either him or one of his supporters in state governments, the governor, the head of the state police, is also the chairman of the Democratic National Committee. So, I think that's why Nigel's asking the Attorney General to find out.
Yes. Well, I think that situation may be cured in the next gubernatorial election down there. Thank you very, very much, Richard. I appreciate it.
Sir.